Did the boys get a little too real for the Season 4 finale? You could definitely say that. The Boys has always leaned on real-world events to dispatch social commentary, some of it subtle, but some not so much.
Soup lives matter! Soup lives matter!
The Season 4 finale, which was written more than a year ago and originally titled Assassination Run, has now been renamed by Amazon following the recent assassination attempt on Donald Trump. The title has now been simply changed to Season 4 Finale, and a viewer discretion warning has been added before the episode. It reads, "Viewer discretion advised. This episode contains scenes of fictional political violence. Any similarities to recent events are completely coincidental and unintentional. Prime Video, Amazon, MGM Studios, Sony Pictures Television, and the producers of The Boys oppose in the strongest terms real-world violence of any kind." So what exactly happens in the finale? Season 4, Episode 6 of The Boys already cemented that Homelander attempted to rally supporters in favor of a Soup's First America, where he renounces the tenets of democracy for a puppet dictatorship of sorts, with the Soups invading every administrative and judicial branch of the country.
We need to invoke the 25th Amendment.
You're talking about a coup.
When Homelander is unable to convince party members in favor of his vision, Vice President-elect Victoria Newman steps up and lays out a strategic plan, providing Homelander the political backing required to spring his schemes into motion. The assassination of President-elect Robert Singer is discussed, and the same is attempted in the season finale, with the shapeshifter assassin replacing Starlight and infiltrating Singer's protected bunker. As the Boys were already aware of the probable attempt on Singer's life, they rally together to protect Singer, while Huey realizes a little too late that the Annie in the room with them is the shapeshifter they had encountered in the previous episode. While Huey and MM try to fend off the assassin, Kimiko guides Singer to safety while also fighting the incredibly strong shapeshifter. In the end, the real Annie intervenes and saves the day. On the flip side, Newman contacts Huey after fearing for her daughter's life, and the Boys agree to make a deal with the airborne virus used as leverage against her. However, Butcher gives in to his worst impulses and tears Newman apart, snuffing out the only hope against Vought's increasing tyranny that grips the nation. The ending is incredibly bleak, with most of the Boys taken into Vought custody. While The Boys is based on Garth Ennis's comic series of the same name, the show has greatly diverged from some of the plot points. For instance, we never get the grisly Black Noir is Homelander's clone twist in the show, which fares much better as it allows the original Noir to have his own meaningful arc while not absolving Homelander of his heinous crimes. Singer's comic book equivalent is Robert Schaefer/Dakota Bob, who ran for president and opposed Vought puppet Victor Newman, and was fatally injured after a security mishap involving a Wolverine pet. The parallels between the show's Season 4 finale storyline and the comics converge in Homelander's coup against acting President Victor Newman, in which he rallies all Soups to take over the country and kills the man in power. This assassination propels Homelander to face Butcher, which leads to the unsavory Noir reveal, leading Homelander to be torn apart by his clone without remorse. Although the show approaches these ideas very, very differently, the Singer-Newman storyline is a repackaged version of what happens in the comics, with markedly disastrous stakes and consequences that are in line with the series' world building. The Singer-Newman storyline feels undoubtedly unfortunate in light of the real-world political climate, but it must be reiterated that these are fictitious events that can be traced back to the comic book source material, with no deliberate correlation to recent events.